What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lyndon Britt from successwithlyndon.com, also the founder of Home Run Marketing, where we cover all bases of your business. And today, got a nice little question for you, question to ask you. I want you thinking. And while Facebook is building up my audience, I want this to kind of resonate with your mind and let me know what you come up with. What is your most attractive asset? Okay, what is your most attractive asset? All right, so if you happen to be watching the recording, fast forward about a minute or two, I'm going to be greeting a couple of people, saying hello. Appreciate and thank you all for coming on. And as you're hopping on this live, let me know where you're viewing from. I myself is here in sunny 70-degree Dallas, Texas, and I'm wishing it would stay like this like forever. It's like the perfect weather. Sun's out, still a breeze. It's feeling great. But let me know where you're viewing from. Get a chance to meet people all over the world, and hopefully you get a chance to connect with someone else that happened to watch this live. All right, and if you've seen one of my lives before, you know I like to bring value, and if it's a value, go ahead and hit that share button. Get this thing rocking out while Facebook is building up the audience. Want to get a lot more people in here to be able to hear this, so they can realize what they can be doing to get more people, get their opportunity, anything else they want to present in front of more people. Okay, so I want you thinking, what is your most attractive asset? What is your most attractive asset? All right, so hello to everyone. I got a couple of viewers out here. I'm not seeing your name, so you must have your settings set to where the name doesn't come up when you enter a live or something like that. But let me know where you're viewing from. But today's message is brought to you by Lyndon Britt. No, I'm just kidding. But I hope y'all having a blessed and wonderful day. It is now 2:01. Give it about 30 more seconds. Something like that. I'm getting a lot of notifications popping up in this thing as far as in my inbox. So I'm hoping it's some good news from some good folks. Oh, the lovely Miss Bebe Loves Pee-wee. How are you doing today? Appreciate you hopping in here. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing rocking and rolling. If you happen to be hopping in, you catch on. Once again, appreciate you hopping in here. This is where the content's going to begin. If you're just not hopping in, my name is Lyndon Britt from successwithlyndon.com. Appreciate you joining me. And I got a question that I want you to think about as we begin to discussing a couple of things. I want to just kind of run through your mind. And hopefully, as we're talking, as the wheels are turning, a couple of things may be a little different. You may view things a little differently as we end up getting through this live a little bit more. It's coming all the way from your house, and it's the most valuable asset is you. Oh, thank you. All right, so what is your most attractive asset? Not your most valuable, your most attractive asset, okay? Your most attractive asset. So when you think of your most attractive asset, a lot of people take it to the physical sense. And they're going to say, hey, my most attractive asset is my smile. My most attractive asset is my personality. My most attractive asset is my whatever it may be. Fill in the blank. Okay? Is fill in the blank. As a matter of fact, I'll put up a post on this after this just to get a few more responses for people that might not be able to attend the lives, just to get some feedback, because I want to know what a lot of people begin to think about themselves and what it is that they want other people to see. Okay, so when you think of what you're saying, your most attractive asset, I want you to begin thinking. See, a lot of people immediately go to self. I want you to begin thinking as though somebody else was looking at you. Okay. Oh, that's you also. Oh, thanks. Okay. No, but I want you to begin to think as though you're speaking from another person, from another point of view. Okay. So what would other people view as your most attractive asset? What would other people view as your most attractive asset? Like I said, a lot of people have their own perception of what it is, and it brings, and when you say most attractive, immediately what comes to mind for a lot of people is their physical appearance. Okay, well, I'm in shape, but I have crooked teeth, or I have this, or I don't have hair, or I've got scars all over the place, or whatever it may be. The attractive thing, the most attractive thing, is what a lot of people try to draw attention to, which is what you want to do in your business. The most attractive feature is a strength for you in your business, believe it or not. Okay, and that's what I want you to realize. See, a lot of people probably thought if you're viewing this, even if you're viewing this at a later date, that I was going to come and start telling you, oh, your most attractive asset is you, it's your personality, it's your song, whatever it may be. Your most attractive asset is whatever is most attractive to you, and you have to learn how to make that asset stand out. Okay, if that is your most attractive asset, you have to learn how to put that asset in front of people. See, a lot of folks are concerned about what other people think about whatever that most attractive asset is. If your most attractive asset to you is being straightforward about things, and you happen to be at the time, it's a lot of people that don't like that. Guess what? Don't focus on the people that don't like that. You want to be attracting the people that appreciate you being straightforward. If your most attractive asset is your smile, you may have somebody that just don't like you for whatever reason. Guess what? Doesn't matter. Let that person not like you for whatever reason that may be, but make that be the most attractive thing that draws more people to you. Your most attractive asset is the most utilized thing that you need to put to use. Well, it needs to be the most utilized thing to put to use. A lot of people have so many strengths. They have so many attractive features, and they don't focus on any of them. They try, and the reason I say that because so many people try to take what works for somebody else and try to make it work for them. It's not how it happens. That's not how you can see success. That's not how you begin to get the results and the success that you want in anything that you do when you begin try to make someone else's attractive asset your own. Okay, so maybe someone attractive asset be like, hey, look, I'm great at speaking in front of crowds. Like, I love speaking, I can do this. And all of a sudden you be like, you know what, this person is speaking in front of crowds, I'm finna go get in front of the crowd. And you go get in front of the crowd and heart stomping, you starting to sweat, and you find it's not a comfortable position. Doesn't mean that you don't need to be in front of the crowd. But if that's not an attractive feature for you, if that's not an asset for you, guess what? You might have to build up to that point. You may be great being in the background. Don't take that the wrong way. What I mean by being in the background, perhaps you're the person that sets everything up. Perhaps you're the person that organizes a lot of stuff. Perhaps you're the person that structures a lot of stuff. Maybe you have a lot more. Maybe one of your greatest assets is organization. Maybe one of your greatest assets is being timely with things, organizing things, putting together projects, putting together trainings, putting together anything else. If that is your greatest asset, then that's what you push for. That's what you want to put in front of people. Don't try to change your greatest asset to somebody else's to try to get that benefit. Now, a lot of people always say you find successful people, you find successful people and do what successful people do, and you achieve the same success. That's I believe that, but that's somewhat true. That depends on your work ethic. You can find somebody that does webinars and become millionaire, like my guy Steve Jaffe, millionaire, straight mogul when it comes to webinars. People go to this guy for webinar training to be able to find out how can I monetize webinars. Guess what? He's great at webinars. Not to say you can't be, but maybe you were a whole lot better at designing websites. Maybe you're a whole lot better at putting together PowerPoints. So what if somebody had a webinar they wanted to do and they weren't so techie, and they say, you know what, I need to get some slides, I want to get these things on top of these things, I really don't have time to create this thing, and you're able to make a complete PowerPoint editing, whatever. You can tell them all you have to do is click this and go to the next slide, click this and go to the next slide, and make it so simple for them. They be like, hey, and you can monetize that asset because you have that ability to be able to do that. If that's a strength of yours, stand out on it. Stand out on it. You can make that available to so many people that don't want to do something like that. Be like, you know what, I want to do webinars, I want to be able to do it, but I don't have the time to be able to make an entire presentation to be able to present on my webinar. Guess what? I know somebody I could direct you to, or perhaps somebody else will be like, hey man, this guy here makes wonderful slides. He can make a full presentation. You just tell him what you want. You tell him what you want on the slides. He can make this thing, send it to you in the SD or whatever, however you want to do it, high definition, send it through a SD card or whatever. And he send it to you, and it's all yours. And you can talk to him about price, but you can start having people getting traffic to you because of an asset that you have. Your most attractive asset is the asset that you put in front of people to be able to attract people to you. So, when I say your most attractive asset, get out of the physical. Get completely out of the physical, Okay? I want you to think beyond what you can see. You always hear, don't judge a book by its cover. How many times have you seen a book, and it's the same thing, and it applies to movies. If movies were books, if all movies were books, and they say don't judge a book by its cover, the cover of all movies would be the previews, right? The cover of all movies will be previews. And you see previews, they put some of the most enticing things in the preview. You be like, oh, I want to go see that movie. Oh, I want to go see that movie. And you get to the theater and you like, this is so boring. This was not worth the money I paid to get in here. I thought I was going to see some real good. I thought I was going to see some action. I thought I was going to see this. And that's what happens. They put the most attractive thing, and that's what happens when you use somebody else's attractive feature and try to use it for your own. You stand out like, hey, I get some attention, and all of a sudden you find out that's not what I'm about. That's not what he's about. I was attracted to you because of this, and this is what I got instead. Be yourself. Be completely yourself. Your most attractive feature is what you need to stand on to stand out to attract people to you. All right. So if you get value from this, give me some thumbs up. If you can hear me and you agree with this thing, give me some thumbs up. If this resonates with you, if this makes sense, give me some smiles, give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up, all that kind of stuff if you agree. All right. So if you happen to be watching the recording of this and you're realizing right now my greatest asset is, and you're out of the physical, because like I said, don't judge a book by its cover. Begin to look within. Begin to look within. Okay, and you look inside you, you say, what am I good at? See, this is what a lot of people have not taken the time to do. They have not taken the time to ask themselves, what am I good at? What exactly am I good at? I'm good at whatever it may be, A, B, C, or D. They say, okay, I'm good at this, I'm good at this, I'm good at this, I'm good at this. Okay, I'm better at this than I am at this, but I'm better at this than I am at that. You may find out, you're like, look, I'm better in this than I am at all of them. And guess what? If your strongest feature is you may have 4 goodies, 4 or 5 different things you can do, great. But if you got one thing that you can do better than anything else, take that one feature and push the heck out of it. That's what you want in front of people. And you want people that are attracted to that feature. You want to begin to draw people that are attracted to that feature, because that's gonna be one thing how you learn what you specialize in. Stop trying to be everybody else and do what everybody else is doing to get everybody else's results. You can learn how to get your own results. You can follow leaders and do what they did and do it consistently, but you still have to stand on your own 2 feet. You still got to walk your own distance. You've got to deal with your own problems. You've got to deal with your own situations. Okay? I'm not saying don't go do what they did. If you find someone successful, especially if you got a chance to interview. I got my guy, matter of fact, my guy Joseph Walker has the opportunity to be able to interview Ray Higdon coming up. Congratulations to you, Joe. Joseph Walker, congratulations to you. When you get time like that, you pick the brain as much as you can to find out what this guy did to become successful. And a lot of these guys, they put their whole life story out there. Like, look, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. And people will go out there and be like, well, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to do that. And they don't see the success that that person says, and they wonder, like, look, see, I don't see why I'm not successful. I did what he said do. No, you didn't. Out of A, B, C, D, and E, you chose to do A and D and forget the rest because you weren't comfortable. Find out what works for you. Find out what your greatest asset is. And begin to build on that. Put your greatest asset, your most attractive asset, in front of people and let that shine. You will attract the people that you want to work with. All right? So if this was a value, I pray that you hit the share button. I ask that you hit the share button. Go ahead and share this thing out if that was a value for you. If it made sense to you, okay? That it makes sense that you get out of the physical appearance. When I say the attractive asset, get out of your physical appearance and you begin to look deep within yourself to find out what am I good at, and put that feature in front of so many other folks. If you're an artist, be an artist. Guess what? There's so many graphics that you can create for people that need your expertise. If you're great at writing, be a writer. So many people that don't feel like blogging, that don't feel like writing articles, they don't want to write, or they don't realize they don't have the talent or whatever to write copy for whatever events that they may have coming up, webinars, anything else, campaigns. They got opt-in pages, but like, I need some copy done. So I just don't know how to word this thing to attract more people. Can you write this for me? Yeah. If you're great at writing, stand out. Let people know, look, I can write your copy for you. If you're good at creating websites, guess what? I know you're having problems getting your website together. You just got into business. Guess what? I can help you get your website up and running. Show you how to maintain. All you have to do is maintain it. I can get it up and running for you. Guess what? You let people know if that's your most attractive asset, then you put that out there. If your most attractive asset is speaking to people, presenting events, presenting products, whatever it may be, stand out on your most attractive asset. Make it happen. All right. So, what's your most attractive asset? I ask you that again. All right. So you all have a blessed day. Jot that down in the comments. Throw me a letter. Anything. If this message was of value to you, like, share, give me some likes, give me some comments, give me some shares, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and under notification there's a see first button. Make sure you turn on see first so you never miss a single live or great content that I share to be able to help you grow your business as well. All right. So if you enjoyed this tip, if this was of value, you could always meet me over at successwithlending.com. Add me on. You can hop on the newsletter. I've got some great newsletters that be able to help give tips and advice and showing marketers how to grow their business and using online tactics and market and strategies, whatever you want to call them, to be able to get more and better results using online. All right. So y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I will see you all tomorrow for tips at 2, and look forward to talking to a few of you all. Let me know what you got out of this. I want to know what you got out of this live. All right. See y'all later.